Fans want to send George R.R. Martin to jail over missed deadline.
Come on.
New York Post wrote, let's see like where their quotes are. Like this seems like they picked like 5 random tweets.
He tweeted like 6 years ago saying like, if I don't have a book out on July 29th, 2020, if it's not out by then, send me to jail.
Oh.
So people are...
Well,
that's fair
well,
then.
You said this.
Yeah. Man, talk about...
Dude, I
future problem.
I love that he just doesn't have motivation to do it anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, everyone can figure it out. They made the show.
Do whatever you want.
Like, of course you're going to lose passion for that, dude. You let them make the show faster than you can write it.
Yeah.
Now it feels like you're just retreading, and people have, like, once the forum boards start guessing and they find the ending they want, and now he has, like, I can totally get why he has no passion to do this. It's like, just step away from it.
Underrated all-time intro, IMO.
I read an article or Reddit post, and it was just like, isn't it crazy how Game of Thrones left our culture because it was so bad? Because every show and every podcast and everything had Game of Thrones puns, Game of Thrones jokes, everything. And if it had a great ending, it would linger. Sopranos still kind of lingers, when people like say things. But because the last season of Game of Thrones was so bad, it's almost taboo to make it a meme on, like, if the Parks and Rec was around today, they wouldn't do it anymore. And shows like, and I was reading this forum, and it's like society's embarrassed about it.
Dude, I said this early in quarantine. My buddy Jared, who bought one of the original Jake Sucks tank tops, he, big Game of Thrones guy, very disappointed by the ending, just like everyone. And he said, he's like, it's kind of funny that no one's rewatching Game of Thrones. Like, that, if there was a good ending to Game of Thrones, I think that would have been a 2-week quarantine period. Like, people would have gathered up.
Well, they
and be
also
like,
lost all the... They had a lot of shows, like prequels and side stories that had been okayed, and they all got, like, canceled.
People don't want them anymore.
It's really sad, man, because those first 4.5.5 seasons are pretty good.
I didn't like the 5th season. The travel season, when Tyrion's on the water traveling.
The
like
end
the
of
first
5
one
was good, I think,
people,
right?
like, don't... There's like a group of people that don't like that season. That's like the first season.
Right.
Yeah. The first 4 are amazing.
Yeah.
And then it gets tricky where it's like, it gets really convoluted because they got rid of Bran. They started the Faces people. Tyrion was just traveling with the concrete people. And it for me, it was like, we're losing a lot of direction. And so season 5 was the first time I was like,
You gave 5 the benefit because you thought it was like the travel build-up season for a great finale, and then it kind of didn't happen.
6 with the Bastard Bowl, like that was awesome again.
That was great. It still got a couple eps in there, but yeah, man, I just think
8 were so bad.
When we look back and we do a timeline of quarantine, there's going to be like Tiger King, and there's going to be other dumb stuff that was periods of time, and like I think Game of Thrones would have been one. It's the most recent like blockbuster show. People locked in their homes. I think there would have been like a rewatch, basically.
Breaking Bad already got a Netflix movie based off of it, which I enjoyed.
I think it was my hottest take ever on this show. I think they find a way to like just totally redo the ending.
I think people are fully out.
I think if they got 90% or 80% of the real cast, I think people would be in because they fucked it up so hard. I think people would be like, you did fuck it up so hard.
I think a lot of those people, those actors, are eager to get away from that role and that cast and the entire thing.
As of right now, but say 5 years from now, they're not getting the roles they want.
Yeah.
It starts to become pretty appealing.
Yeah.
My brother just started watching Game of Thrones in earnest for the first time because he did the thing. I did it too when I tried to watch it. He did like 3 times trying to get through the first episode and didn't like it. But now he and his girlfriend are going through it. They're like about to finish season 1. Mm-hmm. Like I want to be in the room for that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
One of my roommates from Dallas, Nick Pinchek, former Penn State football player. Look him up if you want. I got him into Thrones, and he's got that nerdy jock side that's a perfect combination for Game of Thrones. and he's like, he's rewatched it like 4 times, and every time he hits me up, and he's like, dude, back in it. Nice, man. Good grab.
It's
My
crazy.
roommate from college, we talked about Game of Thrones a lot. Every now and then, I still just text him, "Yo, so like that didn't matter.
Yeah.
Like they picked that guy. I
Yeah.
don't want to spoil
God.
things for people, I guess."
They don't deserve us talking about them anymore. See you in 5 years when they reboot.